Hello, this is Ian Parkin from www.ianparkin.info. I'm about to show you how to structure a motivating affirmation that will magically empower your future success. So grab a notepad and pen, because when you have and affirm a clear purpose, success in your home business is accomplished in the best way possible. It can seem as if magic happens. Few points that are worth knowing about and will help understand this presentation. The presentation's in two parts, by the way, so look for the second video on YouTube after you've seen this one for the actual affirmation. Your brain cannot differentiate reality from imagination. To understand a word, you picture it subconsciously. Reading an affirmation makes you visualize it subconsciously. Repetition forms a habit and builds belief. Belief controls the filters of your awareness, and that's the reticular activating system, or RAS as I'm saying it here. The RAS changes what you become aware of. Now, an example of the brain cannot differentiate reality from imagination. Here's a picture of some lemon slices, lemons and limes. Now just look at these lemons and limes for the moment and imagine in your own mind right now picking up a slice of lemon, big juicy slice of lemon, putting it in your mouth, biting on it and feeling the juice going down around your teeth, in your mouth, on your tongue. Imagine a slice of lemon being bitten on in your mouth now. Okay, while you're doing that, one of two things is happening. You will be salivating or you'll be getting a drier mouth. One of the two. The reason that you're salivating or having a dry mouth is the reaction that's going on because you're imagining biting the lemon. Now the thing is, your brain doesn't know that there's not a real lemon there. You've not got a real lemon, this is just a picture. And if you've salivated or you've gone dry, your body has reacted to something that is from your imagination because it doesn't know it's not really there. To understand a word, you picture it in your subconscious. So here's a few lines on a page. It's the word dog. In your subconscious mind, you're forming a picture of how you understand a dog. It could be all sorts of different ways to see the dog, but that's the general idea. Reading an affirmation makes you visualize it at a subconscious level. So if you're saying lots of words, in this case dog, 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 then there's lots of pictures there of dogs. Okay? Repetition forms habit and builds belief. So the more you say something, if you repeat an affirmation every day, morning and night, for 21 days, it starts to become a habit, and your habits form your beliefs. And the beliefs control the filters to your awareness, or the reticular activating system, which acts as a filter between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. The reticular activating system filters out repetitive stimuli, preventing sensory overload. We would go nuts if we did not have a RAS. Okay? If you're in a shopping mall with thousands of people, lots of shops and all sorts of things going on, if you didn't have the RAS filtering out all the unnecessary information, you'd go crazy with the overload of information. Okay, it serves a very, very useful point. But however, if you've got the wrong sorts of beliefs, it can be cutting out the wrong sort of information. If you've got the right sort of beliefs, it's allowing in the right sort of information. Here's an example. Let's just say that you're going to go into a room full of people and you're prospecting, or you're building a business, not necessarily out cold, prospecting strangers, but let's just say you're going into a room full of people, and in that room there are good prospects, bad prospects, and ugly prospects. Okay, and let's just say you've got a negative belief. I'm a failure, I can't do this, I'm never going to build this business. And I'm talking about business and home-based business because I'm a network marketer. I run multi-level marketing teams, I train multi-level marketers in all sorts of different companies. It's an area that I know about and I train. If you want any more information about the training, see my website address at the end of the video. Anyway, you're going to go into the room full of people and you've got a negative belief. I can't do this, I can't build this business, nobody's interested, whatever. When you go into that room, the reticular activating system will filter out anything that it doesn't relate to your belief system. So who you're going to see? The bad and the ugly. Okay, they match failure. And in particular the ugly one here. Now that's the ugly prospect. He's the one that's going to tell you that's a load of rubbish, you're never going to do anything with that, nobody's interested in a home-based business, nobody's interested in this and this and this and this, whatever. They're the ones you don't want to be talking to. However, when you've got your reticular activating system filtering out anything that would match a good belief, it makes life very hard because you waste all your time with the bad and the ugly people. Okay, not people, prospects I should say. Okay, let's just step back into that room and let's just say that you have been affirming and creating a very strong, powerful self-belief. Okay, and you're successful, you're building a big team of people, your business is great, everything's wonderful, and you're going to walk into that room and the reticular activating system is filtering out everything that doesn't make sense with that belief, so you're going to see the good prospects. Now, this is simplistic, but this is basically what's going to happen. And you could be in the room and you'll overhear a conversation or something happens, you'll pick up what relates to being successful. If you're in there in your failure mentality, failure mode, you'll pick up anything that will reinforce that because that's what your reticular activating system will allow through your mind. Okay, so it's very important to have a good self-belief. So hear those points again. The brain cannot differentiate reality from imagination. To understand a word, you picture it at a subconscious level. Reading an affirmation makes you visualize it at a subconscious level. Repetition forms habit and builds belief. Belief controls the filters to your awareness, the reticular activating system, and the RAS changes what you become aware of. Okay, so when you have and affirm a clear purpose, your success is accomplished in the best possible way. An unmistakable purpose gives no room for doubt. You identify immediately with all that leads you to success. You become aware of all that would turn you away from your goal. The flow of energy in your life is immense when a clear purpose is always present. So follow these steps in video 2 that will reveal the purpose and that will magically empower your home business success. Thank you for listening. There's my website, www.ianparkin.info, and if you can't find video 2 on YouTube, there will be a link on my website.